The DC Universe's 10-year plan is in full swing, with Superman so far a commercial success and undoubtedly a critically received hit. Everything looks good for DC so far. Here's every project coming up, confirmed, rumored, and potentially cancelled. Peacemaker Season 2 is next. This is a direct continuation from the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker Season 1. James Gunn is back writing and directing some of the season. It drops August 21st, 2025. The show will directly tie into the new DC timeline. This time, Peacemaker goes head-to-head with Rick Flag Sr., played by Frank Grillo. The guy's coming for revenge after his son got murked in the Suicide Squad. Expect brutal action, obscure DC cameos, and the tone Gunn's known for. It's like Predator teamed up with Family Feud, only the losers get skinned alive. What's interesting is, Gunn has teased events in Peacemaker will lead into the first big DCU event. Foreplay for a crossover. Lanterns is the next huge project, and I'm talking bigger than Jared Leto's ego on a self-love ayahuasca tour. Think space cops powered by willpower. Basically, gym bros with jewelry. This show features the Green Lantern Corps in an Earth-based story. It features my boy, bowl-cut Green Lantern Guy Gardner, as well as Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. You might recognize him from Peter Jackson's King Kong, Godzilla's MonsterVerse movies, and your mom's Netflix queue. And of course, we finally get our live-action introduction to Jon Stewart, played by Aaron Pierre. This has a chance of truly making the DCU into an actual thriving universe, not some bleeding out patient like the Star Wars brand. Supergirl is fully shot and in post-production. The movie comes out June 26, 2026. Millie Alcock is Kara Zor-El. James Gunn has described this as a space epic with a much less controlled and disciplined Supergirl. So basically, a cosmic version of your sister who just needs to find herself, but somehow thinks she can read your chakras and tell you cosmic truth. This film will also feature Jason Momoa's introduction as Lobo. A lot is riding on a gritty, likable, but unlikable depiction. James Gunn has said he views Supergirl to be at the same level of importance as DC's Trinity.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Expect crypto to be a large part of this film. What was recently announced was Crypto Shorts, animated spin-offs, seasonal shorts featuring Superman and Supergirl's Superdog Crypto, spinning out of the Superman movie. These will be light-hearted yet canon stories. Basically, their strategy is cat and dog videos are popular on the internet, right? Clayface drops September 11th, 2026 in an unusual move outside of it being released on September 11th. This is like choosing Godzilla to fight Thanos. It might work, but failure could be disastrous. The movie is written by horror king Mike Flanagan and directed by James Watkins, starring Tom Rhys Harries as Matt Hagen. We haven't seen many true horror superhero films, so this will be interesting. Like when your girlfriend says she needs to talk but doesn't say what about. The concept? A washed up actor gets turned into a shape-shifting monster and starts losing his mind and his face. Gunn confirmed it's in universe to the DCU. It is believed this was once intended for Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. Teen Titans has been described as being in pre-production. Live action, a script is complete, but no director or cast has been set yet. This could be huge, because why not send minors into life-threatening war situations? Waller is still happening, it's in active development, and stars Viola Davis. Set between Peacemaker Season 1 and 2, it will show how Waller handles the fallout after being exposed. Crystal Henry and Jeremy Carver are writing it. Gunn called it one of the more grounded entries in the DCU. Please be better than Secret Invasion. Booster Gold is still alive, but it hit a showrunner speed bump bigger than anything that's gone up Charlie Sheen's nose. The showrunner they wanted left. Gunn says they're pivoting as a result. No actor has been cast, but casting will probably start once the new showrunner locks in. This is a comedy-adjacent series about a narcissist loser from the future who travels back to our time to play hero. The studio says it's about imposter syndrome. Gunn says this show will be moving forward. Paradise Lost is a Game of Thrones style political drama set on Themyscira, long before Diana is born. All Amazons, no Wonder Woman, no men. Gunn says the series is slow moving, but it's moving. A lot like your parents' eventual divorce. Don't expect it anytime soon. Mr. Miracle is a DC Studios' second animated series after Creature Commandos. Tom King is showrunning it himself, which is shocking. The show adapts his 12-issue run. It's about a cosmic escape artist trying to break out of death itself while stuck in an unwinnable war between Apocalypse and New Genesis. Expect fourth world weirdness, dark humor, and existential trauma. Canon to the DCU. This is for the real nerds, the kind who stay for the second secret ending after Marvel movies, despite it being post-Phase 5. Swamp Thing is being written by James Mangold, who also directed Logan. It's still alive, but very early. Gunn says they talk about it occasionally. Expect a standalone horror movie that still fits inside the DCU. No cast yet, no release date, and Mangold is busy working with Star Wars. I personally hope this does not happen because they need to focus on the bigger IPs. The Authority was part of the original slate and was expected to be in Superman, but DC quietly shelved the project. Hopefully, it's completely canceled. Wonder Woman, her solo movie, is in the works. It will not star Gal Gadot. A brand new Diana is being written into the DCU separately from the Paradise Lost series. Gunn confirmed this is a top priority, but no casting or director has been set yet. This is DC Studios trying to rebuild Wonder Woman from scratch. Blue Beetle is still canon. Xolo will return in a DCU animated series. That show is in development and most of the original cast is returning to voice their roles. Creature Commandos Season 2 has been greenlit as well. Now Batman. Batman is in a confusing spot because we know Batman the Brave and the Bold has been discussed by James Gunn for a long time. But we've also seen some conflicting reports by both James Gunn and Matt Reeves about Robert Pattinson's Batman potentially joining the DCU. So far, the studios have been mum about this, and so far, all we can assume is that they plan on having two Batmans, but personally, and this is a prediction I've said for a while, I think Robert Pattinson's Batman will eventually join the DCU. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And last, we have unnamed DCU video games that are in development. Warner Bros. And DC Studios are working on this right now, and they stated it will be in canon, meaning the events of these games will have happened in the DC universe. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video.